What's up guys, I'm Christopher James. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a makeup tutorial with Camden here, who is my daughter. She's 16 now, so she's getting ready to go on dates. I gotta make sure she's looking fly. She can't be looking like a ratchet thought, you know what I'm saying? So here we go, I'm gonna do her makeup. First thing is you gotta start with foundation. Everybody knows that. Oh, I actually gotta start with primer water. That's what you need to start with. So we're gonna take the cap off. Gotta make sure that that face is ready for the makeup. Alright, so up first, foundation. So we're gonna start with the foundation. First up, we've got voluminous lash paradise. Gotta get those lashes looking fly.
You said you're gonna start out with foundation.
I am gonna start out with foundation after I do the eyebrow stuff, eyelash stuff. So, gotta get some of that on there.
I'm scared.
You're gonna look good. Hold on.
Do you want me to get you specially wiped off?
You got it. You're good. Yep. So now that we got that on there, now we gotta do the foundation. Which is right here.
I'm crying.
And this, you spray it onto a little brush, as such. You gotta make sure that brush is clean. Make sure you get it on there. And you gotta make sure you do the neck too, because you can't have that line that looks like, you gotta blend it in there too, so. Gotta get that just under that hair. It's like painting, it's like coloring on a book. You gotta make sure you get it everywhere. Yep, oh yeah. Coming together, it's coming together. Now that the foundation, oh, forgot your nose. Gotta work your way, get the mustache. Oh, that's caked on there. And then you just gotta make sure you blend it in. Gotta get those. Now that the foundation's on, make sure you wipe off your brush.
I can't see anything.
That's the point. You're not gonna see it until
Oh.
after it's done. Now that we got the foundation, we're gonna just blend it in a little more so that you can't tell that she's wearing it. That's the key. You want it to look as natural as possible. You don't want to look like you have it caked on your face. There's some of you out there who know exactly what I'm talking about because you look like you're wearing cake on your face. Alright, so foundation is done. Next up, you want to put on concealer. That's what goes on next. Which I know I have somewhere. Let me find it. No. No. I know it's here somewhere. I brought all of my makeup and I know I had concealer in there. Cover blend. I feel like that's, I don't know what that does. This is it. This is concealer. So this goes on next. This goes on top of the foundation. For all you, wait. That's what I just used. Next up we've got concealer by Better Skin. This is a good concealer too. I've used this quite often. So for this, it comes with its own brush inside, so you don't need a makeup brush for it. Make sure you get a decent amount on there. And then you're going to conceal everything that you've already put on. Which is why it's called concealer. Oh, yeah, there you go. It's very tedious. It takes a while, but it's worth it. Sisters, you know what I'm talking about. Put a little too much. let me mix that around a little bit because I got a little too much on there. Alright, now after you've got the concealer on, that keeps the foundation on your skin. So next up is the...
Are you going to blend it out?
Yeah, it is blended out. I'm going to blend it with a brush, actually. You got to blend it. I forgot that, but my daughter reminded me. You got to blend in the concealer so that it blends in with the foundation.
How is it all over my leg?
I don't know how that happened. All right. There we go. It's all blended in perfectly. Wipe that off on your towel, which you can't see, but I've got a towel down here. Next up is the eyeshadow. Alright, so I've got the Jaclyn Hill palette here. We've got lots of great colors. Today I think I'm going to go with gold. This one.
The names are on the back.
Oh, the names are on the back. Going with creamsicle, because it's hot outside. We live in Phoenix. And what's better than a creamsicle? Nothing. That's what's better than a creamsicle. Nothing. So you're going to get a brush. Make sure it's clean. It's like doing watercolor painting. You're going to get a decent amount of your creamsicle. And then again, you're going to paint her face with it. There you go. Now again, don't use too much. You don't want to look like a clown. There we go. Can't miss the stash. All right. Now that we've got our colored makeup on, next up is highlights. You always want to use a highlight. So let me grab a highlight. Highlighter from Revolution. Now this, you want to be, oh shiitake mushrooms.
No, it's broken. I'm broken.
Oh, okay. This, you want to apply very minimally. You don't want to have highlights all over your face. So you just the places, again, get a little brush. Make sure it's clean. You're going to put a little highlight in the spots where you want highlighted. So, right there. Right there. Just enough that says, hey, look at me. I've got highlighter on my face. Once you've done that, next up is the contouring. I think. So, let's go with that. Give me 1 second. So the contouring goes on last. And that just contours. So for the contour, we're going to go something that goes good with creamsicle. We're going to use the warmth bronzer to just warm up her face a little bit. Get a little on those ears. Alright. Now that we've contoured her face, we've got, last but certainly not least, facial spray with aloe. Still got to do that. Actually, let's do that right now, because then we're going to put on her eyelashes. So, You ready? Last, but certainly not least, we've got Too Faced Peach Perfect. And what this does...
Be careful, it's like really...
I got you. Don't worry, I'm not going to open it. This is a loose setting powder. What this does, I'm not sure, to be honest.
Read it.
I did. It didn't really say. But, what the hell? Is that like a salt and pepper shaker? Did you just like shake it out like that?
Mm.
Did you take that cap off?
No.
I'm lost.
Oh, wait. There.
Ah, so it is like a salt and pepper shaker.
Yeah, but be careful, because it's really
What do I
like,
do with it?
You just put it on my face.
I dump it on your face?
No, like with a brush, or some people bake with it.
Oh, okay. So do I turn it upside down?
No, there's some on the lid.
Oh, okay. So next up we've got this stuff.
It like sets your face.
This sets your face. Sets your face. Sets it up for, what? I don't know. But if Camden says we need it, then we need it. So we get a little bit of that. Okay, her face is set. Now, we're going to put on some eyelashes. Because all you ladies know, you need some eyelashes when you're going out on the town. Or to school, whatever. So I've got these eyelashes here that I stole from my grandmother. And we're going to put them on. You want to put it right at the base of the eyelid, over top the regular
Wait, are you going to
eyelid.
use glue?
No, I'm just going to stick them on there.
Okay.
So there's number one. Number two. There you go. Hopefully my grandma doesn't miss those, but she's got plenty more. So after that's all said and done, you got your eyelashes on, you got your contour on, you got your foundation, you've got your spray bottle stuff, you've got your highlighter, you've got your contouring, I might have already said that. What's left? Eyeshadow. We're going to go with Beam. And the reason we're going to go with Beam is because it's light, it's airy, it's summertime. You don't want to go dark. You go dark in the winter. That's one thing I've learned in all my years of doing makeup. You want to go light in the summer. So, we're going to cover up that black mark I made down there earlier. If we had an eyelash fall off, that's alright. We'll get that in a second. I probably should have put those on after I put on the eyeshadow. That's alright. We'll get back to that. And what I like to do is I like to do it to a point so it looks like they got little cat eyes. Something that Kim Kardashian taught me. So again, you bring it out so that it gets to a little point right there. Trust me, ladies, it looks good. So now, once you've got the eyeshadow on, you put on the eyelash that fell off. Where did that go? Do we know where that is? Oh.
Yeah. You should have used glue.
Well, then it would be glued to your face. This is just for tutorial purposes. When you really put the eyelashes on, you want to glue them on. And the reason for that is when you're dancing in the club, you don't want your eyelashes falling off. That's not a good look, ladies. So make sure you glue them on. But for the tutorial purposes, we're just going to stick them on there, so you guys can get an idea of what it's going to look like. So you want to make sure it's straight. You want to make sure it's on so it doesn't fall off. That looks like it's going to fall off again. That's alright. So we got our eyelashes. Okay, so we're done. I've put on the foundation. I've put on the concealer. I've put on the spray bottle stuff. I've put on contouring. I've put on the highlighter, eyelashes, She's good to go. She's ready for her first date. So let's take a look at the final result. Get up in that camera.
Okay.
Right? She's so impressed. This is what she's gonna look like on her first date. So there it is. That's our makeup tutorial. If you want to know how I did all of this and what makeup I used, it's gonna be linked in the description. I'm kidding, it's not. This was just for fun. But I think she looks great. What do you think? Would you go out in public like that?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
See, I knew it was good. I wish Alana could have done it, but God rest her soul. She's at work, couldn't be here. So I had to do the makeup for her. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button. That's it. See you later.
But okay, but how do you want it to look?
Highlighter. Okay. What's this one?
The same.
Highlighters. Okay. Concealer. That goes on after. Ooh. Okay, girl. It's gonna go on after. I can feel it.
Wait, you should look at this though.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna start with that.
Oh, okay.